Hey, what is up guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be showing you some rare cars that some people don't even know exist. Some of these you can own and some of these you can just mess around with in free mode, just like this forklift that you can drive around infinitely in a free mode session. Let's get straight into it. Okay, so the lifted Messer. Now this is a rare vehicle in the game because no one really knows how to get it. And the only Messers we've actually had in the past is this one here, which is the Merryweather one that has the bars all the way around it and is lifted, and the pedestrian variant which is not lifted, or it's just completely a stock Wrangler. Now if you see it on the left, it's my peach one, which is the lifted Messer without the bars. I'm pretty sure we can all agree it looks pretty cool. Now there's two ways to get this vehicle and they both kind of require glitches. You need to do a give cars to friends glitch, which you can obviously do, or you can either merge cars yourself. So to get the lifted Messer without the bars, you need to both own the normal Messer, the pedestrian variant, and the Merryweather Messer. And then when there's a merge glitch out, you just need to merge the two. And depending on which one you get, I've got the one here with no back area. I think it looks pretty cool. Once you merge them, it removes the bars off the Messer and is lifted. And it's a variant of the Messer not a lot of people have. And it's quite easy to attain once there's a glitch out. Now the forklift. Now a lot of people think that you can only get the forklift and drive it in the Cayo Perico heist, where you go into the hangar and it's one there. But you can actually get this in GTA Online and you can drive around in GTA Online with it. Now you can't keep this as a personal vehicle, but you can keep it as long as you want, as long as you're in the same session. It obviously does get destroyed if you blow it up, but as long as you don't blow it up, you can keep it throughout the whole session. Now, how to actually get this vehicle. So if you go into the high setup and you go to the prep missions and you go underneath equipment, you should see that there's only 3 equipments you can get. And the one that you need to get is locked, which is a cutting torch. And to get the cutting torch, you need to go where my friend Mahmoud here is on the map. When you're scoping out, you need to scope out the tunnel entrance, which is here on the map, behind the mansion. Now once you've actually scoped that out, the cutting torch should be available. And the cutting torch mission is the mission where this forklift spawns. And this is a cutting torch mission. All you have to do is kill these people. I would get a friend to, you know, when you kill these people, your friend just look at the forklift so they don't despawn. And then you can either complete the mission. When you complete the mission, you can't restart it. But if you leave the session and rejoin, they will still be drivable. So if you want to keep repeating to do this, I would suggest leaving the session and then rejoining. And there's 2 that spawn, so you and your friend can have one, and you can mess around and see what things you can pick up. And yeah, this should work in any session that you're in. Now here's another rare truck. You can't really keep this truck, which is a bad thing, but you're probably thinking, why are you showing me a truck? Well, it's because this truck here can actually hold like motorcycles in the back without them actually falling out or falling over. And I've tried my hardest here to kind of make the bike fall over, but it just doesn't fall over unless you obviously take a massive jump or something. Now this is another one that spawns in Paleto Bay, so you need to go to Paleto Bay. And when I say this is rare, you will see probably around 4 or 5 of these trucks that will spawn in Paleto Bay throughout, you know, the day, but they all have various stuff on the back, and you need the one that has nothing in the back. It's all empty. And that's the one the bike goes inside of. So you'll see ones with wood planks, with, you know, tools in the back. There's so many variants of this one, but the empty one is so hard to find and is the rarest one. Once you have this truck, just request your motorcycle and try and get it in the back. I used a ramp. I tried to wheelie and get in, but that didn't really work. So I used a ramp. And as you see, I'm trying to make this bike fall over, but it just does not fall over. So good for a little roleplay. And yeah, that's pretty rare. Now the BF Surfer used to be rare to attain, but it's not anymore since you can buy it off Southern San Andreas. But what is rare is the Rusty variant of this. Now the Rusty variant only spawns at certain times of the day, but if you actually go and buy a normal BF Surfer and you just drive around Blaine County and you just keep passing this police station over here that I keep passing, eventually a Rusty one will spawn. And the cool thing about the Rusty one is the suspension is a lot higher and it's got a lot of body roll. The characteristics on this BF Surfer is very different to the other one. It's not just, you know, a paint. So if you want this Rusty variant, all you need to do is buy an original one and then keep driving up and down this road on Blaine County and then past the police station. and eventually it should spawn. Now the Dune Buggy, when you're actually coming to purchase this vehicle on Southern San Andreas, well, it just shows a Dune without any panels. But when you actually purchase it, it's got this like front hood panel that like covers your feet. Now there's actually a way of getting the one without the panel at the front, and the way to get that is only if you purchase the normal Dune Buggy. And then what you want to do is, once you put past, just like the BS Surfer, you just need to buy it off the website, and then you just need to go up and down in this area of Paleto Bay and just keep going up and down this road, and it should spawn there. And this worked second time for me, so it wasn't that hard. And yeah, it's a really good one to add to your rare car collection. Now the Lost Lamb Van. The Lost Lamb Van, you can actually keep it. It has to be, if you're going to get this legitly, it has to be the hardest car in the game to obtain. I don't know if it's harder than the arena vehicles. You've got a 1 in 138 chance of getting this if you land on the mystery prize in the casino wheel, and the mystery prize is 1 out of 20. So if you actually calculate that, 1 out of a 20 chance multiplied by 138, which is the chance if you land on the mystery prize. So the probability is 1 out of 2,760. So if you span it 2,760 times, then the probability out of it all would be 1. So you might get it out of all those spins. Now, how did I get it? No, I didn't keep spinning the wheel 2,760 times. I actually did a give cars to friends glitch. And yeah, that's the only, sane method of actually obtaining this. It's a give cars to get friends glitch. And really, it's not really that desirable to own anyway. It's just rare. So yeah, there's probably no point of doing it. Now the Albany Lurcher and the Frankenstein. Now these two vehicles have a lot of very unique features that other vehicles just don't have. Now the Lurcher has a rear door, and there's actually a zombie inside a coffin, and his hand moves every time you go over a bump. It looks really cool. You can also open the rear door, which comes out sideways. I've never seen that in any other car. When it's open, it just makes the car look super long, and it's funny because you can drive along and this won't fall off unless you crash something. And actually the Frankenstein is one of the best sounding cars in the game. So if you have seen my video before on the best sounding cars, this ranks very high in that. And yeah, it's a 4-door vehicle, which the back seats are convertible and the front seats are not. A very, very unique car. And yeah, definitely vehicles that are rare because they only come out once a year. On the Halloween update / strip feed, there's never normally an update. It's just they release all the masks and these two cars as well, along with the motorcycle.